Everyone, welcome to Super Chats, where this week we are gaming. We are big gamers.
I'm Nick.
I'm Cameron.
I'm Carlos.
And we're gaming.
We are gaming.
So we gave away a GX or a waifu cup, right?
Yes.
And we have a winner.
We do have a winner.
We have a winner from the beautiful country of Brazil, which means shipping is fun.
Very neat that we had someone so far away from us listening.
That's true.
I think it's cool.
I'm excited about it. I think it's great. Again, shipping is fun. Still working that out, but we're going to get it there. One way or another, hell or high water.
We are men of our word.
Yes. So that's happening. And the winner goes by Frost Gooey. Frost Gooey. So congratulations to you, Frost Gooey.
Hell yeah. Thanks for watching us.
Yeah.
Enjoy your cup.
We're super glad, and we hope you enjoy it when we get it to you.
We will hopefully get the cup to you sooner than most VTuber merch gets to people.
Yes. That's not even a comparison.
See you in October.
Exactly.
Also, proof that we are taking our word, and we did not redraw when we saw it was someone from out of our country.
We are men of honor, if nothing else.
Indeed.
And speaking of nothing else, VTubers.
VTubers.
What are they like? How do they think? They don't. That's the trick.
God, this show's a waste of time then.
Pure instinct.
Well, I have to apologize for forgetting a piece of my merch that I showed off
Oh, yeah?
because I forgot the most important part.
Okay. Motherfucker!
Carlos has donned, for the audio listeners, a Man I Love Fauna.
My hat's
Baseball
at home.
cap.
My hat's at home. It's beautiful. You look so good in that.
Why, thank you.
It does really work
It
for you.
actually works more than I thought it would.
I literally never wear hats.
This is
ever.
such a raw reaction to me seeing Hat Carlos.
Yeah.
Hats do not really
Leave
work
it,
on me.
if you're watching and you see Hat Carlos and you're like, wow, that really works for Carlos, definitely leave a comment and let us know what you think.
I'll bring my glasses next time, too.
Oh, my God.
Oh my God. Look like a trucker reading a newspaper.
More tasteful than the joke I was going to go for. I was going to say he's going full Kaczynski on us.
Christ.
All right, I think that's all the little bits and bobs for now about us and what we're doing. We'll, of course, chill for ourselves later in the podcast, but now we're going to actually start off with the big news and events of the week in VTubing.
Indeed.
As we always do. And we're going to start with our friends over at Idle Corp,
I love Idle Corp.
and they love the Spanish-speaking peoples of the world.
Yeah, let's go.
Because we're now getting the official, real, honest, it's actually going to happen debuts of Idle ES, or Idle Español.
Yeah.
Beginning on May 3rd, we'll have a new group of people I can't understand, being anime girls on the internet.
I think I know just enough Spanish that I can like salvage half of the stream. Because I watched the announcement, I'm like, context clues. Okay, I get it.
Yeah, basically. You can get by. I definitely replied to the announcement tweet and said, bueno, me gusta. Thus, using all of the Spanish I remember from college.
Muy bien.
Sí. ¿Dónde está la biblioteca?
And I did confirm because there was a mix-up in the debut video that they had that it said like May 5th, I think.
Oh.
And it is not. It is the 3rd. I checked all of their channels.
Gotcha. Well, much like the horrendous movie as produced by Marvel, these folks are called Eternals. They got a full animated 2.5-minute long teaser video that is available now on YouTube, Twitter, and other places. You can watch it now. It goes really hard.
It goes really hard.
It's a really good video. We got a little taste of all of the 5 folks that are 5, right? There's 5 new ones.
4.
4? No, there's 5.
There's 5.
Okay, sorry. Panic moment set in there. There's 5 girls we're getting in this generation. We've got Misia, or Micah.
Yes.
I don't
know.
It's whatever. It's an archer girl.
So this was... in the process of double checking their debut dates, I checked all of their channels and the links that they had to them, and come to find out that this Mika05, she's not new. She's not actually debuting. She is re-debuting. She is an existing VTuber already.
You can do that.
They brought her on board.
They did.
The last time they did this, it didn't work out great, but we're going to hope for a better turnaround this time.
No, but I mean, she's got 124,000 subscribers, so she's definitely the like the leader, like the draw for this group, it seems.
That's a big name to bring on, frankly. So yeah, it's Micah 05, Micah 05, something like that. Either way, very cool. She has, I assume she streams primarily. Oh no, I bet that she got rid of a lot of her old streams. Because
She probably did.
She only has like 41 videos on her YouTube, even though her YouTube has 124,000 subscribers. So I'm assuming she like wiped out most of her old content whenever to get ready for the re-debut.
Probably.
There's a few things probably left over that are just like, you know, things that she really cared about or whatever, I assume. But most of them are from some series of months ago. So, but either way, so yeah, that's the first person out of the gate. Following that, we've got Taiga Toragami, who is a tiger girl.
Yep.
She appears to have some really cool braids in her hair.
Yeah, her portion was all punchy. Like, she was fucking starting shit.
Yeah, she was doing some form of martial arts, right?
Yeah, she was punching.
So that's pretty cool. She has a very, if you're familiar with Globie, she has a very Taring Hu vibe to her that I really like. So either way, really cool. Big fan of that. After that, we got Ruby Runeheart, an elf/demon-looking necromancer. What do we think about her?
I like her vibe.
She's kind of witchy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's like dancing with a puppet during the animation, which is pretty neat.
Mm-hmm. I wasn't sure if I put like elf/demon because she's a necromancer. She's not obviously not debuted yet. I just saw like the long elf ears, which is indicative of either elves or demons. So we don't know which one yet that I'm aware of.
I would assume. Yeah, I like that she's necromancer tsundere. So
Also, it's important to note that like for languages, it's kind of a blanket statement. I think there's only one girl who couldn't. Most of them speak English. And also some of them speak Japonese.
Japonés. Sí, japonés.
I just love the J sound. I'm such a loser. Japonese.
Ja. Very funny.
Ja.
So yeah, she speaks Español, Japonés, and English.
English.
Overall, really cool. First girl, Español y Japonés. So there you go. She speaks, doesn't actually speak English. And then Taiga speaks Español, Japonés, and English. Any other questions, gentlemen? Nope. Okay.
All right. Wait, go back to the video. Because that's the best introduction to this girl. Oh, you missed it. 5 seconds back. Wait for it. There. Oh, I'm a fucking loser. You missed it by a mile. That's my bad.
What was it?
I can do it on my screen. Ahem. It's a good night for dogs.
Yes, we get the feetsies.
Dogs howl at the full moon.
Of Koa Akugaki, who has Gaki in her name and looks like a even shrimpier version of Law Plus Darkness somehow.
Her design was like 3 jump scares in a row. It's like, the dogs are out. Oh, it's small. My God. That's not a lot of clothes, ma'am.
Would you like to see some belly? Because she's got all the belly in the world for you.
I know. I was looking through like some of getting a feel for like what other people were thinking of this, like the announcement for this. For obvious reasons, Twitter really, really hates this one.
Yeah.
I'm shocked.
This character she looks away.
Well, her birthday, her cumpleaños is 28 de octubre.
Oh boy, I love Octubre.
It's one of the favorite. It's the spooky month, after all.
Spooky month.
Her idiomas include Español, Japonés, y Inglés.
See?
And her especial, especialmente, I would assume, is Demonia Kusagaki. I'm pretty sure I got
Oh,
Kusagaki.
I think that's her species.
Ah.
So that's what she is.
Oh, I thought it was her specialty.
No.
I'm bad at language. Either way, yeah, she's a demon Kusagaki.
I don't know. Her design was just spicier than I was preparing for. Because the other three are like, oh, that's straightforward. Oh, that's straightforward. Oh, that's comfy. Here's my dogs.
Look at my feet. I'm wearing barely any clothes. I'm a lowly. There you go. That's her character so far.
There is a 100% a fan base for that.
She is either going to be the funniest fucking person you've ever heard on YouTube, or she's going to have some member streams.
I don't even, those aren't, you can't even call what she's wearing shorts because it's like shorts that are, those aren't, there's no paint, there's no leg on the, it's like a belt.
It's some cloth glued to her skin.
Yeah. Anyway, if you're that kind of person, I guess this is for you.
I can't wait to learn some new words in Spanish.
I also...
I'm going to read those comments and learn some new words.
I'll also point out that the transition of the video from focusing on her to moving to a children's playground was like mildly uncomfortable for me. I was like, I don't like it. And then we got the introduction of a giant flan monster, and we got the further introduction of the last girl of the group, whose name is Lullaby Lullaby.
Her name is ungoogleable. I tried.
Lullaby Lullaby appears to be a magical girl of some sort. Mm-hmm. She do be blasting some flan monsters with her magic beams.
Yep.
Lulu beams, I would assume.
Pink magical girl, maybe bunny ears of some sort.
Yep. Her cumpleaños is 20 de julio. Her idiomas are Español and Inglés. And if you're tired of this bit, me too. Her birthday is the 20th of July. Her languages are Spanish and English, and I have no idea what the hell that says in Spanish.
Magical girl.
Chica Magica Conjita?
I had to Google Conjita. I don't remember what it was, though, now.
I'm curious. Translate Conjita from feminine noun for bunny girl.
Oh, bunny magical girl.
Yes, she's a magical bunny girl.
My bunny girl guess was correct.
There you
Woo.
go.
We just keep winning.
It's Mexican Coke Pekora. I was like, there's no real, like, I don't know what like Spanish Walmart is.
Bunny girl is announced. Dice appear in God's hand. Racist or comforting.
She's pink. That's not a good sign.
Throw the dice. That doesn't count. It's on the floor. Reroll.
Oh my goodness.
I'm so excited for this, Jen.
It's going to be really interesting. And again, probably not like we're going to watch the debuts and be like, follow along as best we can. But past that, I don't really know.
I can do much better with Spanish than Japanese.
You know, you say that.
I took a couple years of Spanish and somehow learned nothing. But I can pick up what's going on.
I can swear that's most of what I got.
Donde está el baño?
Ah, sí. A la derecha de tu madre.
My dad refused to teach people Spanish because people only wanted to know the swear words.
Chinga me.
Can your dad teach me how
That
to
means
conjugate
fuck me.
comer? It's an ER verb, so...
Vosotros form, it doesn't matter in Mexico, but it's important in Spain.
Hey, everyone, if you pay $5 for the Patreon, you can come watch me learn Spanish.
Oh, he's going to fire up the Duolingo streams.
Nosotros is formal. For you. No. Ustedes? Oh, fucking...
Ustedes, yeah.
Yeah, ustedes.
¿Cómo está usted?
Gracias.
Soy bien. ¿Y tú?
Más o menos.
Sí.
Más o menos periódicamente.
Así, así.
Great podcast.
This is the most Spanish I've spoken in the past decade, probably.
I might have to make an effort to try to relearn a little bit of Spanish just to be prepared.
If you can't tell, we're enthusiastic, but also dumb. So
We were dumb, but we got the spirit.
yeah, that's it. So we're hoping for the best. And again, all of these towns deserve a fair shake, and most of them speak English, so there is that.
I'm ready to be a different kind of weeaboo for a little bit.
But it's also like, don't obviously like the worst thing you can do is walk into a stream, kick the door open, and be like, speak English, because like
I want to see their deal, and I'm curious what Spanish-speaking country they're all from.
that's going to be really
Because that's
interesting.
different. There's a lot of Spanish-speaking countries.
Yeah.
I'm really curious, genuinely.
Yeah, as Americans, we sort of default to Mexico, but also, I mean, literally the entire, like most of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
A
There's
lot
all
of
Central
South America.
Central America, South America.
South America is more Portuguese, I think.
Yeah, like that
I guess.
influence starts to come in, but you still get like that. Oh.
Yeah, which they're very similar languages in a lot of regards, anyways. And of course, there's Spain. So
Spain's not that interesting. I don't know, Spain, you had your shot.
Well, there's a very high chance that if they speak English, they're going to turn out exactly like Clara from Face Connect, and they're going to do like 90% English streams anyway.
Yeah.
you mean like everyone in Hololive, Indonesia?
Yeah.
Except for, what, Kobo?
Kobo or Anya? I think Anya does a lot of Indonesian streams.
Kobo does so much Indonesian, she brings on other Indonesians.
Yeah.
Like, they're not even VTubers, they're just guys.
I guess Anya probably streams more in Japanese than English. So. Which is fair. She is Holo JP secretly. So. Did you see, while we're on this topic real quick, did you see that Karone talked about why she made a music video entirely in English, or released a song?
Yeah, Trouble
Entirely.
Wander. What did
Yeah.
she say was her reasoning?
She was just like, well, I really like it when I go into foreign like streams and they're singing in Japanese, and I figured, oh, the people that speak English would probably really like it if I sang in English too.
Huh. That's weirdly based. That's really cute.
Yeah, and then she was just talking about it during one of her streams.
I mean,
saw a
she's
clip of
fucking
it.
right. I'm obsessed with the lyric where she's like, sometimes Trouble Wanderer gets depressed, but it's okay. She just hides it.
So good. You just take the bad feelings and you repress them and you push them down further and further, and then someday you die. That doesn't seem very good. It is what it is.
Thanks.
Anyway, I just thought that was a really cute clip though from her that I saw. I guess we can sort of wrap this up. Any thoughts that you guys have specifically about Idol ES and our new Spanish-speaking friendos? Amigos would be the word I'm looking for.
Amigos.
I got yelled at for like not knowing what the word for wolf was, and just being like los wolfos. And my Spanish teacher was like, Nick. I was like, I don't know. And she's like, los lobos. And
Oh,
I
yeah,
was
lobos.
like, oh yeah, why would I ever know that? Like,
What if you're getting attacked by a Spanish wolf? How will you communicate?
down boy. No, los wolfos.
Too bad.
I'll deserve my mauling at that point.
Unimate.
I'm pretty sure if I'm screaming, me being able to scream what's attacking me isn't going to make a difference one way or another. The person's either going to avoid me because I'm already dying, or they're going to try and help me because they're like a hero person.
A hero person.
Yeah.
Like in the Marvel. Imagine. This is such a bad bit.
Him with a hero hated wolves.
Imagine like someone's dog is like barking. You're like, Jesus, that thing needs to be on a leash. Help! Someone help! And Iron Man flies down. It's like, no, Tony, no!
Blasts the dog into pieces.
Are you safe, Tony? What the fuck?
It was a poodle. You fucker.
Another dog shows up and Tony goes, I need backup. And then the endgame portal started. It's like 3 dogs, guys.
Oh my god, that is an amazing concept. Disney, you can have that one for free, I guess.
Go ahead, Disney.
That's all you. Oh boy. All right, we should probably get back to the topic of VTubers, yeah? Are you doing Duolingo actively on your phone right now while we're podcasting? Hombre. See.
The man.
Well, that's not going to help you when it comes to Rhubarb N Custard,
Oh, no.
the new VTuber, finally from Globie.
Wow. Welcome aboard.
And another bunny girl.
Roll the dice.
Another one. This one, again, from Globie, we've talked about for the past couple weeks. She got bonked by YouTube and was not allowed to debut until now. You got auto-corrected, by the way, when you searched Rhubarb and Custard, as will you. You'll have to click on the thing where it says, no, I really meant actually show the results for the thing I typed instead of auto-correcting me to a different like cartoon for children. Little bit of SEO needed there. Either way, she got bonked by YouTube for spamming and putting out, I don't know, some bad content, even though she didn't do any of that. So she was put in YouTube jail. She finally got back out, and now she's here for your enjoyment. She has officially done her debut and a few more streams since. She is really funny. I like her a lot. And I do have to precaution Cameron right now. She is actively and engaged in being British.
I see where the dice have landed. British. The secret third option.
Yes. 666 is what got rolled there.
Been a good couple months for you, hasn't it, Nick?
Dude, I've been eating good.
There's gonna be the fucking British flag behind you one day.
I'm just like, I've been eating good, but also I've been eating a lot.
We just got almost an entire full British gen.
Yeah, I know. So there's 3 members of Solstia, Rhubarb being the last one to debut here, that are British. Obviously, I watch Aura pretty frequently.
There have been clues.
When I can. Yeah, I know, right?
Clues and hints.
I watch Killia pretty frequently now because Aura was like, this is Killia. And I was like, so it is. I watch Elia. I watch Obi Katie Cat. I'm just going to like, I don't know. I'm not going to move to Britain.
You had a REM stream up before we started.
I did have a REM stream up who is also actively engaged in being British. And I don't know. There's more beyond that I know that I'm forgetting. Like Cameron's favorite, Rin.
Penrose.
Yes, who I don't watch a lot, but does exist.
There's an indie one that I haven't watched in a little while, too.
Who would that be?
Ebby.
Ebby. Oh, is she the...
She's the shrimp.
She's the shrimp. She's the shrimpy girl.
The famous British shrimp.
Yeah. So yeah, there's like a ton of British VTubers. If you're British and female, or not, whatever.
Strong start.
If you're British and male too, apparently you're eligible to become a VTuber.
If you're British and female, you can either be a VTuber or the companion for a year.
That's a Doctor Who reference. I got that reference. I understood that reference.
It was for you and you alone. Let's kiss.
Podcast over.
Doctor Who theme plays while we kiss. You know the part where it goes when it shows the shocking thing the episode is ending on.
Oh yeah.
But instead of an alien, it's us kissing. And it goes woo, woo.
Cuts to Carlos in the corner crying. Why won't they stop?
Written by Stephen Moffat, but they misspelled it, so his name is just Morfat.
There's a lot wrong with us this week. Oh.
It's fine. Tell us more about Kustard.
Let's talk about Kustard and the Rhubarb. They're related. She's a bunny girl who is doing her best on her debut stream. It's a really fun stream. She starts at cut in half, or at least partially cut off, right? I got the first half of this stream down before I was called away by work, and therefore this stopped existing to me because object permanence is difficult. She is basically really funny.
She's very spunky.
Yeah, she's got a lot of energy. She's having a lot of fun. She goes through a lot. I think I was like 35 minutes into the stream, and I was like, I don't know anything about her yet. Like she's literally just having fun and making jokes about going to YouTube jail and being in the rhubarb gulag and stuff. And
talking about her kingdom of Rhubarbia.
Yeah, she did spend a lot of time talking about Rhubarbia and how the buildings are made of PlayStations. Also, one of her ears is broke, which is great. Like,
she likes plastic.
A little too
impressive.
Much.
And holes.
Why does she like plastic?
I don't know. I'm learning.
Carlos, why does she like plastic?
She likes to chew on it. She also
I've never felt more seen.
I used to chew on plastic a lot. I've broken that habit mostly. But
I'd like to do that.
Milk rings?
Yeah.
Yeah. The soft plastics are the most satisfying.
Oh, soft plastics are great.
Because you can chew through them, and then you have 2 pieces of plastic.
I like to teeve them into squares. I've never told anyone this. Please don't watch the podcast. Hi, Rhubarb. Nice to meet you. I too tease. I don't have the excuse because I'm not a stressed out ruler of a PlayStation-based utopia, nor a bunny, nor British.
She's also the ruler and only resident.
Yep. And it is not a democracy, it's a dictatorship or whatever. Or a monarchy.
Well, eventually...
Is she the queen? I don't remember.
Eventually the populace will rise up.
She punches herself in the head.
That'll teach me.
Yeah, at one point she's like, I don't want to do a traditional VTuber debut. I'm coming in from the side after we've already seen her model in its entirety.
Dumbass.
And then she just like pops out of the right side of the screen. It's like, oh, I see.
I noticed too throughout her stream that like, you know how a lot of them have the chat like scrolling up through their stream so you can read it. She had her chat scrolling sideways through her stream.
Oh yeah, I saw that a second ago.
That makes sense. That all adds up. Oh man. Anyway, I really like her design. I think it's really cool. She's got blonde and pink hair. It's pretty cool. Red eyes.
She likes petrol smell?
Yes. She likes plastic a little too much.
I do actually enjoy the smell of gasoline.
Weirdo ho-hos.
Every time I fill up the lawnmower, I'm like,
It gives me too much of a fucking headache.
well, you just need to lose a few more brain cells and it won't hurt anymore.
I don't know. I've spent a couple hours looking for mushroom pizza and Genshin Impact. Plus, I play Genshin Impact. My brain cells are like dangerously low.
Certified brain damaged. Plays Genshin.
I'm at the point where if I unmute notifications in my head, the low HP alert's coming back. I'm just on it 24/7.
Oh no. As a Destiny player.
Pull up.
Pull up. Oh man. Anyways, did you know that VTuber transitions are painful?
Yeah.
And then when she transitioned from one scene to the other, she just like screamed in pain and was just like, yeah, every time it hurts.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't. Wow, these girls really do have it rough.
Yeah. They're doing it for your entertainment.
Rhubarb, I'm so sorry. Does it hurt less if we stop watching? Should we keep watching? Do you want... she probably doesn't want to be alone while she's hurting.
I guess.
Yeah.
You gotta make it worth it, you know?
You gotta make it worth it. The pain has to be worth it. That's why you should keep watching Vtuber podcast super chats.
That's true. Subscribe.
I'll bring out my credit card.
Thank you, Carlos.
Yeah.
We shall super chat her and say, ow, ow, it burns.
The pain, it's so immense. Why didn't you warn us?
It reminds me, I don't know how many times I've been tempted to do this to Dizzy from Phase Connect. She did a stream a while ago where she's like, if every single one of you would donate $1 to me right now, I would be ecstatic. I would be completely well off if every time I streamed, everybody would just give me like $1. And I don't have any idea how tempted I've been to just go to one of her streams and just start super chatting like $1 every time I watch her. Here's my obligated $1.
Here's my ticket. I learned the word for ticket in Japanese the other day. It's kipu. Oh my. Rhubarbia, the land of PlayStations.
She lists content creators she watches, which is interesting. She's a big fan of Defunct Land.
Oh, who isn't?
Defunct Land's genuinely one of the best YouTube creators.
Oh, more importantly, she likes Red Letter Media, which is incredibly based.
And Mega 64.
Oh my god, yeah. And Hoshio Marine. And Pekora. And Germa?
That's why she's funny.
Oni plays Fuamoko. I don't know who Mecha Gamezilla is, but they sound interesting.
I'm gonna Google them. If they're cringe, I'm screaming at her.
Fair enough.
She gave us a huge like taste of like everything that she likes. Just like everything. She had so many lists.
Anime, games, TV shows, movies, music. Goals will come later. But first, we're going to talk about anime, including Ghost in the Shell, Haruhi Suzumiya, Amagi Brilliant Park, Kanade, all good stuff. Games, including Half-Life 2, TF2, Age of Mythology, Armored Core, Blue Archive, GeoGuessr, Stalker, Silent Hill 2.
My favorite was when she was listing off her games and chat immediately started calling her a hag and said she liked too many boomer games.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Bro,
if you see Half-Life...
There's already one hag in the generation. We're topped out. We don't need another.
Oh no, I think it's probably a bad sign if I get defensive. But if you fucking see Half-Life 2 and you go hag, give it like 3 more years and fine, whatever. But come on, people still play TF2.
How old is TF2, Cameron?
It's pretty old. It came out with the orange box in 2006. And it's a couple years ago.
Yeah, it's just a couple years ago. It's just a couple years ago, buddy.
Did it come out a little bit before the orange box? I think Portal was the one that came out with the orange box.
They both did for console, I know.
Yeah, TF. But the orange box, big deal is that it had Portal and Episode 2 in it.
It came out in 2007.
Okay, I was close.
Okay, so that's only 17 years ago.
Can you guys keep doing the episode without me?
Cameron certified hag. Okay.
No!
Just cue the aging gif.
No!
TV shows including Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul.
Oh, hey!
Movies like Blade Runner and American Psycho.
Why are you so cool?
And Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Why are you so cool? Music including Lil B, the Bass God. Okay. Silent Hill 2 OST. Yoko Kanno, incredibly, amazingly based. Iosis.
That's a Toho producer.
Oh, that makes sense.
One of
That's
the
why I've
biggest
heard
ones.
it then.
Red flag.
Kalmiko. Aya Sakamoto. I don't know any of these. I'm sorry. Oh, Mads. I've heard of Mads, I think. So, good music taste either way. And we went over content creators. So yeah, how are we feeling based on all of the information we've just gathered about her? Are we feeling that she's... I'm feeling that she's rather based.
The dice came up based.
Yes. Carlos, based?
Yeah.
Where are you on the cringe meter here? Based or cringe? Bringing it back.
Not too far on the cringe meter, actually.
That's good.
Not too far.
Okay. More based than cringe.
The girl.
He's doing...
I didn't think it'd make a sound.
Her goals include an original song, being on TV, having the best clip ever, voice in a video game, and bring Rhubarbia back to glory. All hail Rhubarbia, a place that we didn't make up.
All right, and Anthem, if you leave a comment.
Oh, no, not again.
Let's rack him up. I'm still working on it. Fuck you. Ambrose, are you there? I'm still working on it. I'm sorry. I had a really busy weekend. It was genuinely a big downer. I promise you, there's an FL Studio project with your name on it. Fucker.
I'll believe it when I see it. Just like my boy Ambrose here.
I genuinely...
My boy, parentheses, kisser, Ambrose here. Oh, my God.
We're doing good, kids.
We're doing great. What other information do we have about Rhubarb, Carlos, that you have included so helpfully here?
It says here we love her. Is that true?
Is it? I think so.
Yeah. Huh.
I like her a lot.
I guess we do love her.
Her content going forward includes Yapan, Watchan, Gamean,
Fighter of the...
Singan, Reactan, Drawan, good
Wow.
old-fashioned time. Excuse me? What the fuck is good old-fashioned time mean?
You know how it is when you're with the parents who do a good old-fashioned time.
Hand jobs?
It's like when the way is not the modern, but the way it was before.
I thought an old-fashioned was a hand job.
I'm sorry I've been lying to you. I'm wondering if we can just restart.
Sometimes you just gotta give him a good old-fashioned. It's an old South Park joke. It's the Shake Weight episode.
I've seen 2 episodes of South Park, and one of them was the movie.
Oh, it's really... You know what a Shake Weight is.
Yeah.
Well, there's an episode where I think... I can't remember who it was. I think it was Stan's mom had a shake weight, and she would like... She would do the shake weight, and then it would...
good old-fashioned.
Yeah, yeah, and then it was like, you just sometimes... It healed the relationship in the end, is what I'm getting at.
What a good...
She can't pronounce... Neither
can you.
Neither can I.
Oh my god, my poor
She
boy.
couldn't pronounce Curie Kilovolt's name, so she called her Orange Sonic.
You have to do better.
I don't think so. I'm like okay with that.
There has to be a line.
I don't think there does.
You learn. You've learned it since, right? Like you've practiced. It's not Orange Sonic forever, right?
By the way, Kiri has been like super active on Reddit.
Yes,
I
she
have seen
has,
so many
I've
of
seen.
self-made clips.
Also, she showed you her neck. Please respond.
Oh my god.
There's been a lot of really good edits of Kiri with her long neck version.
Lord,
apparently, if she reaches 100,000 subscribers by September, she'll get a long neck toggle. She was promised it by her manager.
You came out the gate without. Okay, fine. You got girls gotta have goals.
So I need everyone, all 5 of you, that watch this podcast, to go subscribe to Kiri Kilovolt. We can make a dent.
Please.
Also, she's really entertaining. Her first week schedule will include we're back to Rhubarb N now. Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, a collab. She'll decide how her fans will look like, and also play some Euro Truck Simulator 2. Carlos, where are you on Rhubarb and Kustard here?
She seems pretty neat.
I'm going to judge her very harshly. She's pretty cool. I think she's really funny and entertaining. Generally, she has a lot of great energy, and I think she's cool.
I don't like to be critical, but I need to watch her.
Okay, Charlie.
All right.
Yeah.
It's a critical thing. It's a joke thing. It's about moist meter.
Oh no, I've become Charlie.
Cringe.
Cringe. I play RuneScape sometimes.
There is one thing of note about her, though.
Yes, go on.
I hate notes.
She does not appear to be in favor of any 18+ content of herself.
Oh, hard no to that.
She does not have a tag for it, and she specifically said no.
That's fine. That's fair.
Hey, ground rule. Don't do that then. There you go.
Hey everyone, pay attention. She just expressed her discomfort.
Did you guys see the thing about how Bibu opened Twitter the other day and the first thing she was greeted with was spicy art of Mom Seki?
Welcome to the internet.
Grab yourself a chair. Which is like a kind of uncomfortable that like, oh no, the anime version of my mother. Why are they doing that to her? It's like,
Well,
We can't do it to her. We'll just do it to her mom instead.
I like Nerissa's response was, yeah, they like MILFs. Like,
Bibu sigh aloud. Huh, you guys used the reference.
oh man, this is why this community is so fucking weird sometimes. Like,
You see art drawn, and you're like, that's pretty good art. And then you squint, it's like, there's wrinkles on the feet. They fucking love feet.
yeah.
Only the foot.
The one guy that fucking posts who does like an art month every year on Reddit, and every time I'm just like, boy, he really likes feet.
He adores feet.
He's a fantastic artist, and I deeply respect his talents, abilities, and skills. Wow, he likes feet.
Yeah.
I don't know what gender they are.
Foot lover.
Foot lover.
Foot slash feet.
Yeah.
Feet
Foot
self.
/ step on me.
Based.
Dog / out. Anyways, if we have no more thoughts on the bun lady person from Britain, no?
Nope.
Okay, we can move on to the Pros and Cons Karaoke Relay, which will be occurring tomorrow, if you're watching this on release day. It'll be on Saturday, March 4th at 12 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. For us, that'd be like, what, 3 p.m. on the East Coast?
3 or 4 hours, yeah.
I think it's 3 hours on the East Coast. So it'll be 3 p.m. It will run for 8 hours, and it is a group of 24 VTubers from across the internet, many different organizations taking part.
Zoom.
Each will get 20 minutes to sing and then relay off to the next person.
Rin, I know you watch. You know what song to sing. You know which one. You know which one. Pikmin 1 and 2 and Pikmin 3.
I'm going to do the thing where I list off a bunch of names in quick succession and try not to fumble my words. Shall we all enjoy?
Yeah.
Dr. Nova.
Based.
Fuyo Cloverfield. Say based, Carlos.
Based.
Thank you. Muzumi Peachy.
Based.
Katarina Cutie.
Based.
Rem Kanashibari.
Based.
You have to call your
That was yours.
your girls out, dude. Rin Penrose.
Based.
Irie Viridis. Based.
Based.
Alias Anono.
Why have we complicated this part?
More fun this way. Alias Anono. Scary. Juna Unagi.
Based.
This sucks.
Min Fantome.
Based.
Mono Monet.
Good design.
Really like the design, yeah.
Oh, she is the first one I don't recognize.
Exactly.
She
Same.
looks like she bites.
She does appear to have teefies.
It's just the way she looks. Like unassuming, but bites.
Red eyes. Okay, we got someone to look into now for next time. That's cool. Kai Saikota. Based. Serena Maiko.
Based.
Unexpected. I don't know her.
I don't know her either.
This is why this bit sucks.
Whatever. Rockarorin
Based.
based. Yai Yuguri.
Based. Okay. Someone has to. I like
We
the
have to
design
do-
a lot. Really cute hair.
It is really nice. I love her jacket. Sheena Amanogawa.
Crab.
Connie.
Connie.
Okay, good. Elia Stellaria based. I
Yes.
watch her fairly frequently. Abby Kadabura.
Good name.
I like her clips where she's doing IRL and then she like covers her face with her anime face. It's really hard to describe in a not breaking the canon kind of way, but she's an IRL VTuber sometimes. Her videos are neat though. Lumi Kaneko.
Cute.
Girls, you want that one? Not a Lumi fan?
Cute. I actually
never
haven't
watched
watched
her.
her before.
You never watched? Based. Yumi the Witch. We're
Based.
fans. Yes. Kira Spica, based. I like Kira Spica a lot. I just memed at her today. Ineffectually, I believe, but still. Rie Himamiya.
Based.
There you go. Miori Celesta.
Very based.
He likes her. Who doesn't? And Ko Maria, the organizer of this entire event from
That's
V4
based.
Mirai.
That is base.
Very based. This is a really cool thing. I would like to check it out if I can, if my time and attention deficit issues seem to make that sync up somehow for me.
Hey, you better have 8 hours to watch all these.
Yeah. Clear out 8 hours to watch a ton of people sing.
I do like singing. And I like dancing. What do we think about this? Cool event?
I'm gonna say it. Based.
Okay. Based on what?
These hands.
You ever seen the clip of Otame saying based on what? It's really cute. I love it. Anyways, I think this is a really cool event. I love that it's happening. I think all of the girls that I know that are involved are actually really cool and interesting, and really excited to hear some of them sing because I haven't heard them before. And I know like Roka has a god tier voice. Kira Spica's voice is absolutely amazing. Miori, of course, is a top tier singing lady. Mozumi Peachy has a fucking amazing voice. Like I said, like there's just so many. Mint Phantom.
Yeah.
Mint Phantom gonna be doing
Phantom.
karaoke for us. It's gonna be a good time. I'm excited for it. Any other thoughts on the pros and cons karaoke relay?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Based.
Check it out today. This one I threw in here because I was planning to add more notes, but I haven't, and I'm a failure for that.
It's okay. I had a stream marked in my watch later playlist, and I had to delete it last night at like 3 a.m.
But Days with Ollie is now available.
Yep.
It is a game made by our own favorite zombie idol, who's made of kawaii and undead,
It's a zombie.
Kureji Ollie, from Hololive, Indonesia.
I haven't, for obvious reasons, I haven't gotten around to it yet. That being that I'm a busy boy. Mm-hmm. And also, I don't know. I don't really play a lot of visual novels. I've played like 2.
I don't like visual novels very much.
It's in that weird space where it's like, it's not a game and it's not a book.
Yeah.
I used to love visual novels. I played quite a few of them in college, but I don't know. I kind of fell out. I just can't really do them anymore.
Yeah, I can list all the visual novels I've ever played pretty quickly. I played that Katawada Shoujo game where you get to date the girls.
Katawa Shoujo, yeah.
Good game. I played Phoenix Wright, the first one. It was really good. And I've played Pizza Game, which is horrible, but on purpose. So that's all the visual novels I've ever played.
Played Katawa Shoujo, Kira Kira, Canon, Song of Saya.
Saya no Uta.
I think there was one more that I played at some point, but I don't remember.
I played half of Panzer Mädels, the tank dating simulator.
Aye.
I think that was it. Realistically, now I picked up a few here and there, and I played for a little while, but none of them really grabbed me enough to keep me occupied the whole time. That being said, it is $7 and it supports the zombie idol, which is pretty cool.
It's the least I can do, Ollie.
There's been a bunch of folks streaming the game and checking it out. One of them streamed the game with Ollie, and I'm not sure who it was. I can't remember off the top of my head.
I wish it was me.
I think that was the one I had marked in my watch later, and I just couldn't get to it.
Was it Days with Ollie collab? It was with Mume.
Ah, the Moomster.
Moomster. Oh, and also Machina X Flayon played it with Ollie as well as a collaboration.
Okay.
Hell yeah, the lad's getting some action too. So yeah.
Well, Flayon, I think, does quite a few visual novels, actually.
Your foot was hit by a speeding car, and half of your shell was blown away.
Impressive.
Wow.
There's a good clip floating around of Mume. Like there's an encounter with an old lady, and she's just like, "My son was supposed to be here 3 hours ago," and like Mume's like, "Oh, I could help this old lady, but I have a job interview in an hour," and like Ollie's just like, "I need you to think like an Asian. What would an Asian do?" And Mume's like, It was a really good interaction.
Ollie never lets up the fucking pressure.
So good. Anyway, there's a bunch of streams out there. You can check out the game, and again, it's $7 on Steam if you'd like to purchase it for yourself.
I just purchased it.
There you go, live on camera. Any other thoughts or things you're worried about or things you're celebrating when it comes to Days with Ollie?
I look forward to playing it on a Windows computer.
Nice. It's also available in English, Indonesian, and Japanese, I believe. So.
I love all these visual novels that we're getting from Hololive.
Yeah, I know, right? Because we also got like.
There was the Aqua one too.
Yeah. That was the other one that I was thinking of.
And I'm pretty sure there was at least one more. Oh, there was the Shiori one too.
Ooh, I think I see.
That sounds right.
I think I see a thing that we should probably mention right now because I'm not seeing it here. Do you remember that Hololive fighting game?
Yeah.
Yes, there's a new character.
There is. Did you guys see which new character it is?
Mm-hmm.
Because my friends, it is Ina.
Hell yeah, it is.
And also they showed a bunch of they showed silhouettes, the kind where like if you squint, you fucking know who it is. But let's focus on what they announced. Ina is coming to the game. Very excited. I've yet to watch the trailer with sound, but I'm assuming it's adorable. For those of you who know fighting game terms, she's a mid-range character with good area control abilities. That means something to some people. It means nothing to me.
The game is Idol Showdown.
Yeah, good old fucking Idol Showdown.
It's featured at EVO now, right?
Yep. They announced this at Japanese EVO. Japan EVO. EVO Japan.
We got there. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
I'm really excited because this fighting game just keeps getting more and more hype.
I wonder who her alt costume's going to be.
I don't know.
Because they all have alt costumes where they take someone else's outfit.
But yeah, you get to summon some Takodachi. You get to do some dumb shit. You have some control abilities. You're moving in and just trying to control the battlefield, get shit done. Try to stop these fucking rushers from doing horse shit to you.
Sounds good. I think that sounds good.
Yeah. It's basically like pick Ina if you're an asshole.
Picking Ina every time then.
Because in fighting games, control is always like, oh my fucking god, you're just filling the screen with bullshit.
Gotcha.
It's great.
Well, there you go. If you would like to play Idol Showdown, that game is also available on Steam.
It's very free.
Oh yes, it's free. It is on Steam though. Right?
It's on Steam. It's painfully free. It's a good fighting game. Probably should play it.
There you go.
I should probably play it. I've yet to fucking touch it.
Same. I haven't touched any of the Hololive games.
It's just hard to get me to play a fighting game, if I'm being real.
Yeah, I've never been a big fan of fighting games, mostly because I'm terrible at them. And
every time I get into a fighting game, everyone who will play them with me stops playing them.
The last time I played a fighting game seriously was Soul Calibur 2 on the GameCube.
I'm pretty good at Soul Calibur 6.
Before that, it was Mortal Kombat Trilogy on the N64.
Get over here.
I played some of the old Dragon Ball fighting games, but I never got like hardcore into them.
I wanted to get into the new, that one, Guilty Gear, but I never got around to it.
Guilty Gear is really fun. But Guilty Gear lives in that great zone of bullshit where like you can pick a character that's normal and fun, and then there are characters that are just horse shit because they're playing a different game. There's a guy who is just straight up playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I watch a podcast where a gentleman speaks about fighting games often. He said the funniest fucking part is when it shows your cards in the lower left-hand corner, what cards you have. He says the funniest part is when you don't know what your cards do and neither does your opponent. So they just don't know what to do with you. That's when the third eye opens.
It's when you have the character that everyone has to learn their moveset, even though they don't ever have to like use them.
Yeah, it's like, oh, this fucking guy.
All right. Anything else about fighting games?
No, I'm excited though.
Fighting games.
Fighting dreamers.
Now we've got some weird news.
Okay.
Which is that there's a new VTubing company This is their first generation that has debuted in a very peculiar way.
Hey,
I'm excited.
Do you two know how much do you know about this?
0.
I know,
Okay.
I know some vague things about this and how basically they took all of their talents and they threw them in a pit and they were like, fight to the death. For
I
us.
handle fighting games. You guys handle fight pits.
Okay. Sounds good. That's fair.
The real fights.
So this was 27 talents across 3 days, huh?
Yes. 27 talents, 3 days.
Huh?
And none of them are actually going to be, none of them are guaranteed to be actually full-time VTubers.
Huh?
It's
Yeah.
it's a battle royale for who gets to stay at the company, basically.
Are they indies with assets already?
And I think they're all provided.
I'm assuming they're all
That's
provided.
weirder. So wait, they got given assets and they might lose the battle royale and that VTuber just vanishes?
I don't know that that's
Oh my God.
actually how that works.
I need-
But Carlos, why don't you tell us about
Yeah,
it
please,
for real,
Carlos.
in real terms?
That's so I don't know the exact rules behind that. What makes this absolutely horrible, and I don't know. It had to have been some like rich hipster getting in on this because he just thought that it was cool when he was going to be hyper successful off of this. Because not only is it 27 debuts across 3 days, the only way that you can watch this is you have to download their app, and it is a non-official app. It's not public. You have to fill out a Google Doc and apply to be allowed into the test to download it, and it's an iPhone exclusive app.
This is VTubers for Juicero owners. What the fuck?
What a deep cut.
I'm full of them. What the fuck?
It is really weird.
What the fuck?
It's called AnyLive is the name of the app.
Yeah, it almost seems like the entire point in this thing period was just one giant promotion for this app.
Yep, the company behind this, or the VTubing company, is called NEXAS Live.
First, to see our VTubing company, you need to download the Tor browser.
Yeah. You see, the Onion Router is a technology originally developed by the United States Navy for... So yeah, if you, for some reason, are interested in this, let us know how it's going. This doesn't sound like something I would touch with a 10-foot pole, personally.
If you have an iPhone and want to fill out a Google application in order to download this, go ahead.
NEXAS Live on their official Twitter description is academia to grow virtual talents into stars. Official account for NEXAS.
May I please read a portion from their website titled "The Existing VTuber Agency Model is Becoming Unsuitable, Unsustainable." Oh my god.
Fucker, what?
As mentioned above, the market is becoming increasingly competitive, which has led to a rise in individuals wanting to become VTubers. While the number of agencies has grown, as you might already know, many have not succeeded, leading to numerous graduations of companies folding. Why is this happening? Simply put, agencies can no longer provide the level of support talents expect. Becoming a VTuber can be achievable with some investment, but to grow as a talent, one must continuously create content. How does app solve this issue?
I love that there's just a picture of their founder and it just says founder, Harry.
Yeah. Therefore, the traditional model of investing all efforts into a few talents and waiting for them to grow on platforms is becoming unsustainable. That's the issue, is there's too few.
Is that a LinkedIn link on his
Oh my god.
Oh, is it?
picture?
It is.
It has a LinkedIn link. Oh boy.
Building a leading position on the next big platforms can ultimately provide more value to talent than struggling on the existing battlegrounds. Why AnyLive? In the transition to platforms I discussed above, it's crucial to have a place where emerging talents can succeed. I believe AnyLive is that place for English VTubers. I'll leave out a detailed explanation of AnyLive here, as they will be sharing more about it soon. However, as indicated by the tagline, stream anytime, anywhere, it's a platform aiming for everyone to easily stream as VTubers, build deep community connections, and monetize their content. Dude, no one fucking watches anything on Vimeo. What odds do you fucking have?
But NEXAS is where potential meets opportunity, according to their tagline.
We have that. It's called the YouTube and Twitch app.
There you go. No one's replaced him yet. Let's see you try. we're all being very down about this,
Yeah.
but at the same time, this is just a weird fucking thing. It's a weird move to make, and also like the designs for the VTubers are pretty cool. I don't blame any VTubers for hopping on and being like, "Fuck it, I'll waste 6 months and see if this goes anywhere." Like, why not? It's always better to have a company at your back for the most part, unless you're at some companies like Nijisanji, I guess.
Okay.
Never mind. I take back what I was saying. Let's just fucking ignore this.
Please understand that while we provide an environment for talents to autonomously utilize with sufficient support systems in place, individualized support for each person will be less. Consider the analogy of universities or high schools. Services aren't equal for all. More diligent students often receive more attention and support from teachers, while those who neglect their studies and attendance might not graduate. While equal opportunities for learning are provided, leveraging depends on the student's initiative. Similarly, in NEXAS, we actively support those who demonstrate a high level of engagement and ambition. If you want to call it as favoritism, it might be true in a sense, but please understand that we will do it more systemically.
Didn't they literally just say like
We have words for systemic favoritism. We do. And they're not good words. They're bad words.
Didn't they just say a couple paragraphs ago that talents weren't getting enough support, and that was their goal, was to give more support?
We continue to not do that. Like,
We are pleased to announce Pekora will be doing even better. However, Roboco, you took way too fucking long. You're out.
Jesus, buddy. Oy, oy, oy. All right, I'm okay with not.
Yeah, move on.
Yeah. If you'd like to check them out, that's up to you. I will judge you, though.
Do we have anything concrete on them? Like, are we still waiting for them to, like, even happen?
Though this stuff already happened.
Oh, fucking... Can we... How...
Apparently, they did allow people to rebroadcast the stuff live on other platforms.
Shut the fuck up! It's gonna do better there!
I'm going to go ahead.
I can't even download your primary app today!
I'm going to go ahead and point out that I, for legal purposes, am not calling this a scam.
No, me neither. I have yet to say the word scam.
But if it walks like a duck and it quacks like a duck,
This makes me really nervous.
there you go. I'm uncomfortable with this situation. I'm not calling it a scam for legal purposes. It is not something I would say. I'm not even alleging it. It's not even allegedly one. I'm just saying I'm not interested. Can we move on?
Yes.
We good?
Yes.
Do you have any other thoughts, Carlos?
It's going to be forgotten by next week.
There you go.
Based.
Unless one of them somehow breaks free.
Remember how, like, 10 minutes ago we were talking about those talents that were taking part in the Pros and Cons Karaoke Relay?
Mm, yeah.
You know how there were, like, 3 of them that we didn't really know?
Yeah.
That's Ko Maria, Yai Yuguri, and also Mono Monet.
Oh, she bites.
Oh, and Serena Maiko. They're all members of V4 Mirai, and they were all just announced for Offkai. Literally less than an hour ago.
We brought them in.
Also, Abby Kadabra is going as well, and she's a member of V4 Mirai. So there you go. Ladies, I hope to see you at Offkai. After I learn about you a little bit, so it's not awkward when I'm like, hey.
I don't know who you are, but I'm here
Yeah.
to say hi.
So your name is, checks list, Chibi Doki? What the fuck do you do? Why is your head so big?
By the way, she posted a tweet the other day that very, very greatly upset a lot of people in the comments.
Really?
She posted was, my favorite childhood mobile game got shut down and I didn't even know it. And all of the comments were like, childhood mobile game. Oh no.
My favorite, my most painful thing I've seen this week was somebody that was just like, oh yeah, The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. My grandparents played that and really loved it. And I was like,
The grandparents hurts. That's the pain category.
I feel my bones are turning to dust. My bones are made of gravy.
Hey, Nick.
Yeah.
The first time I played Ocarina of Time was on the Wii Virtual Console.
Can we move on to the news bits now?
Please, let's talk about... I want to hear about your news bits.
Sad news up front.
Oh shit! I'm sorry.
Ookami Mio is going to take a little break due to some unspecified health reasons. Obviously, we hope all the best for her. She is one of the coolest members of Hololive, in my opinion. She has a really neat jacket that you can buy right now if you like merch.
And you should.
Yeah, it's expensive. It's $85, but it's really cool.
It's all medical stuff.
There you go. So obviously, again, we wish all the best. Thoughts and prayers, everything.
Yeah.
You know, and of course, if anybody would, you can, believe it or not, make direct monetary donations to the talents as well. So
You may have heard rumors. You should look at the name of this podcast and see if that triggers anything in you.
Contempt, anger, resentment.
Super chats.
That's us. AZKi on Good News has hit 1 million subscribers.
Oh, let's go!
And I believe she is the final member of Generation Zero to do that.
Yeah, Roboco just hit it very recently, and now it was AZKi's turn.
Roboco hits 1 million. Everyone's eyes turn to AZKi.
Now
It's your turn.
Now we're gonna push you.
Yep.
AZKi had to do a stream for this, but she was a little bit farther away from Roboco, so she had to do it longer than 10 minutes.
Yeah. She gave herself a little wiggle room there. Well, that's good. AZKi, if you don't know, is one of the Generation Zero members of Hololive Japan. She is the zero guesser because she's really, really good at geoguessing. And yeah, welcome to the Millionaire Club. Super cool. I talked about her last week because she played Buckshot Roulette, which was fun to watch. So there you go. Oh yeah, she was playing GeoGuessr the other day. It was really good. She was like geoguessing in a zoo, and she was like, "The red pandas are over here." Click. Like, it was just like really silly. Very fun time. Dreamhack had a Hololive concert down in
Australia.
Australia. That's what it was.
Because Bay had to go back to Australia and show Calli around.
Yes. It's now up on Spawn if you'd like to view it yourself. There's a moment where the Takomori kiss. Not Takomori.
Kiara and Calli.
Yes, Takomori.
There's
Not
people,
Takomori.
There's people
Takamori.
cosplaying in the audience.
Yeah.
Imagine how gay, being so gay that you show up dressed as other people to show them how to be gay.
No, there wasn't that. There was somebody doing, where's Calli? There we go. It was literally somebody going like this in the audience.
That's still really gay.
I love you. I love you. There you go. If you're listening to the audio version.
If you're listening to the audio version, you have unsubscribed.
That was Kiara and Maury in plushie form kissing. We're gonna put Philly in over here now.
Oh, there she goes.
She's gonna
Yep, there we go.
Good job.
Seems in character.
Yep.
Stop.
Just fine.
Just
It's
stop.
fine.
Just leave
It's
it. Just
okay.
leave it. Leave it.
It's fine.
Leave it. Leave it. Love this show.
Sinder is getting her own Pyro Power Gamersupps flavor.
I don't know why that was my reaction.
Yep. Bow the Whale also has a current collaboration. There's a new Bow the Whale cup.
Her cup is too sexy.
Is it?
Yeah. Look at.
I have. I like the knife.
I can't show anyone that cup.
And then there's another VTuber I thought that was actually having a collab with Gamersupps right now.
I don't know. Gamersupps is doing all
With
kinds
everyone.
of stuff all the time.
That's
so.
true, yeah. Shy Lily buys them and they go nuts. Oh, yeah, it was, of course, Silvervale.
That was some cover to just go straight onto their main page and
The
see.
Silvervale flavor is pretty good. I have it at home in secret.
Ah, that's the one you wouldn't tell me about.
Nah, there's another one.
Oh, yeah, and Meat Canyon has one now, too.
Yay,
Oh,
me.
he has his own cup too.
Yeah.
There's a Meat Canyon collab, which is, of course, horrifying.
With his raw meat flavor.
Why are they sending me emails? Okay, sure.
Well, Sakura Splash. Silvervale Sakura mousepad pre-order. Wow, that's a
Wow.
lot of butt.
Jesus. Ma'am.
You just walk around town with that bakery? All right. There's a VTuber bar.
Yeah. You put this in the news?
VTuber Bar. Where you can sit in front of a screen and have a drink with your VTuber.
You can literally sit at a bar in Japan, and right in front of like the bar table is a screen where a VTuber hologram is being projected, and that is your bartender. So I have two words. There are two words that don't agree. Cute. Dystopian.
Oh, that's kind of neat. I hate it.
Yeah.
I don't want it.
Listen, if Kay from Blade Runner would do it, it's dystopian.
Yeah.
It's very interesting until you sit down and think about it for about 3 seconds. So
I don't know. Yeah.
I want to walk
I'm
into
weird
a bar.
about it, but
Walk into a bar. Hologram woman looks at me. Chat, is this real?
he said the line.
I said the line.
He said the line. All right.
Spec Ops, the line.
It's a good game. Damn, that's a good game.
Damn good game.
Any other thoughts on the VTuber bar, I guess?
No, I don't even know the name of the VTuber bar.
my only other thoughts would be on it. Man, those bars, wherever that is probably going to get way more money than other bars for a while.
I appreciate whoever wrote the note just said VTuber Bar Japan Lamau. They did surgery on a grape.
I guess with that,
Don't fucking look at me.
we're ready to move on to the music.
We are, and I'm actually really hyped for music.
Shall we face the music
Yes.
together?
Yes.
Nerissa has a new song.
It's so fucking good.
It's really good.
Holy fucking shit.
It's all funky, disco-y.
I think I have strong emotions about Nerissa.
Stay away from my woman.
She's had a child. So I really,
How many?
this is a good segue. I get like 4 or 5 seconds to talk about it. I watched a lot of her marathon stream where she's trying to get to a certain sub count.
Oh, yeah.
She was hanging out with Shiori. Those two girls are just yapping about their fanfic child they've had. And
Two of them.
Two. I know the boy's name is Shadowbringer. Just listening to them talk about their stupid OC and pretending to be married. Oh, my fucking heart. My heart hurts so much. It was so fucking cute.
I'm guessing that you haven't heard about when Nerissa wanted to do a pregnancy stream like series with Kiara, where that she would like over a 9-month period be giving pregnancy updates about her child that she was having with Kiara, and she would like have.
She's had so many children with so many women.
She wanted to have like ultrasounds made, and, like all this stuff.
How many beautiful sapphic pregnancies are you gonna have, milady?
And it was really great because at one point, like somebody asked a question, and she's like, "Guys, the entire joke is that I'm Delulu." Like,
All this to say, my favorite child of hers is "Say My Name," her new song that just came out.
yes.
It's fucking beautiful. It's like an old villain song kind of, because it's so funky and like
it has such strong disco vibe to it.
it's disco for sure. It's 80s. There's strings up there doing the va, like all that intensity. The lyrics are great. The singing's intense. It feels like a villain song where like just this funky lady's coming out and she's about to make a deal with you that you're not gonna like.
She's here to get her horn back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's frankly a banger. I like it.
I was
too.
blown the fuck away. I'm genuinely impressed. Keep it up.
Yep, she has an amazing voice and amazing. I don't know who wrote the song, but she did good.
I didn't look into the producer at all. This is usually my job. I'll do it real quick.
Well, either way, I mean, her voice carries it. Like we
Holy
said,
shit, she is so good at singing.
she really is.
Nerissa's the kind of VTuber that every time I forget that I like her, it's really intense when I remember how great she is, because that voice. I think what really drives me with Nerissa is her solo content's pretty good, but she's just so compatible whenever she collabs. Like, she's one of those glue collaborators. She'll just match the energy of who she's talking with.
Oh, 100%.
Like, Shiori, you'll know she'll start throwing out some weird oddballs. With Kiara, she cleans it up a little bit and gets clingier. With Fuamoko, she'll hold it back and just chill. Like, she's so social, and she's really smart at that. And when it comes to singing and voice acting, Nerissa, I can't buy your Valentine's voice pack. You will ruin me. I won't be okay. You'll alter my brain chemistry in a way that's not conducive to society.
There's a certain level where you look at something and you're like, that is going to put me so deep into parasociality that I cannot actually buy
My
it.
line with Valentine's Day voices is, I can't believe you actually love me. It needs to be obvious you don't. And it's Nerissa and yours, it's not.
That's the thing about Nerissa is like she unfortunately does care a lot about everyone. It feels like
She's been pregnant so many times.
yeah, dude. Like it's not an unfortunate thing. I guess I phrased that in a weird way.
But I get you. I understood your phrasing right away.
It is one of those things where it's just like if you met Nerissa on the street, she would instantly be like, "Oh, hey, how's it going? I didn't know you were a fan." And like you just eventually would have like a real conversation. Like that's just how it feels whenever like. She just has that genuinely like is very nice, very kind, really likes engaging with people. Like she's so very personable that it's deeply impressive. And it's also why she's addicted hopelessly to Twitter, apparently. So, you know, you say her name on Twitter and she's there.
It looks like the song was done by Chris Roche.
Good work, Chris.
He's a slightly smaller musician, but he's been at this a long time, it looks like, because I see videos all the way back to 7 years. He seems very polite. He thanked Nerissa for the opportunity. Got a different person to mix it. She wrote the lyrics and and she did the vocals, all of them.
Mm-hmm. Very cool.
God, adore it.
Yep, fantastic song.
I sure hope there isn't another banger on this list, or I might cry.
Calli has a new song. It's called Tide.
Yeah.
And it features
I don't know who I is.
I don't really know either. A musician, that's all I got.
I looked into her, and I get why Calli was hyped, because she is a Japanese rapper.
There you go. That'll do it.
Yep.
I listened to it. I've been so busy, I haven't done the lyrical deep dive yet. I'm sorry, Calli. You work really hard on these. Music feels great. Love the art style. It's very panty and stocking.
Yes, very, very much so.
Which I'm into. Please do that all the time.
It's so panty and stocking, it's almost Powerpuff Girls.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty good.
Like, I don't know what you want. That's just what it is. But yeah, it's a really good song. Really cool video. I like it a lot. We got like more than 2 PNGs by a few.
Yeah, we broke the PNG. I think PNG is my favorite bit. PNG
more
and
of
acrylic
a
stand.
More of an industry standard at this point than a bit, but yes.
It's just fun to see how hard some people go with just one PNG. Like, those are the best videos ever.
Boy, the transition game on this video. That one PNG is singing for real, like, you know. But yeah, it's a cool new song. I don't really have a lot to say about it. I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah.
Frankly. Carlos, did you listen to it yet?
I didn't get the chance.
Oh, it's a good one. It's a banger. And then I also put in here that AZKi. I'm sorry, was there anything else about that?
No, that's it.
Okay. There is a new song from AZKi, but it's not actually a new song. I lied. So what this actually is a 2024 revision of a song that AZKi already did.
Oh, we don't cover revisions. I'm sorry.
Yes. This is the 2024 version. So unfortunately, it is unspeakable for us.
Yeah, it's a super chats policy. We've never covered one.
And I also actually don't know the history of this song or like when it came out or anything. But I do know that AZKi put out the song. It's a cool song. Check it out. So there you go.
We'll hold a straw poll. We'll democratically decide if we can cover revisions in the future.
Okay, that's fair. That's the right way to do it. Regloss. 2 members of Regloss, Kanade and Hajime, have put out a cover of Time Left by Zutomayo. It's Chainsaw Man ED2 for those keeping score at home, which is most people, I would assume.
Yeah. Zutomayo does some really good music, so I was pretty glad to hear this song.
Yeah, this is the one with like the bass, the really nice bass line at the start. That's what I know of it. I'm sorry. I usually when I listen to the Chainsaw Man playlist, it's like, man, I love Vondi. What a good band. I want to hear the one that goes da 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 da. Devil in the name of devil.
Oh yeah, Maximum the Hormones.
Yeah, that's ED3. So ED2 is doomed to be encapsulate between 2 bangers that go hard, and ED2 is just like having a good time.
It's something about swallowing 10,000 needles or something is the name of that one.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean.
The Hormone one. Damn it.
No one's covered that one yet. That'd be so good.
I don't know why.
Demon in the name of devil. 2 Tune into my podcast where I exclusively beatbox breakcore songs.
I do want to point out something that I don't know if we ever talked about, but I found out about at some point, and it blew my goddamn mind out of the side of my fucking head, which was that Bow the Whale and Obi Katy Cat together 5 months ago did a cover of Choo Choo Lovely, also by Maximum the Hormone.
Really?
Have you ever heard the song Choo Choo Lovely?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
so good. Their cover is so fucking good. And then the screamo part comes in. Yeah, exactly. It's so fucking good. It's such a fun fucking cover.
I forgot that song existed until like a few weeks ago when one of the Hollow Stars did a cover of it too.
which Hollow Star
Oh
was
yeah,
it?
it was Bunsman Haka.
Oh god, he has such a good voice.
He does.
Yeah.
I remember complimenting him.
I forgot that song existed until I was driving to New York and found it on my iPod from 15 years ago. And I was like, oh my god. And we listened to Choo Choo Lovely. And we also listened to that one that was the opening for Death Note. Whatever that one was.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll never pass the OP quiz.
Yeah.
I love how we're bringing Maximum and the Hormone back again into like into the
Nature is healing.
So long as Durian Gray stays far away from everything. I had a Durian Gray phase in high school. It was not okay. It was Durian not okay. All right. Any other thoughts on this cover from Chainsaw Man that we didn't even fucking talk about a lot?
I'm sure it's good.
Good cover.
Good cover. Nene Amano of Production Kawaii has covered Q Kukarin. Another very, very well done at this point. If it was a steak, it would be a charcoal briquette. As far as covers go. It's that one.
Yeah, I know this one.
Super, super fast. As the video where the character is strangely animated doing the... it's hard to explain. Anyway, it's a really good song. There's a billion covers out there of it, and this is another great one. I actually listened to this last week.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I thought it was really good. What did you think, Carlos?
Yeah, it was good. I love watching like what people decide to do for like little twists on the video for this, because it's always neat like what they want to do for their own like unique art that's like popping around in the video.
Yeah, because it's like the character in different poses like falls down from the top and a bunch of different poses rapidly. So they'll do different things with that and stuff like that. I just thought her voice was really neat for this because it's not like a voice that you associate with this song in particular.
Yeah.
And because she has like a kind of a deeper kind of like a it's a different voice. It's very calm. It's very like soothing. You know?
My take on this was it's very calm, soothing, with a little bit raspy too.
Yeah.
Her voice reminded me a lot of Roboco's singing voice.
Yeah. It's a really cool cover. I like it a lot, frankly. This is one of those ones where I got to listen to this one too. So. Oh no, what?
It's her.
It's Memory Kokoro.
Oh, no,
The next person we're going to talk about.
Please, no. I never recovered from her booby song.
I'm sorry, it's Kokoro Memory. I had it backwards. Silly gaijin that I am.
I'm not okay still.
She has a new original song called Magical Memories Candy. Just get off the cup song, please.
Yeah, it makes you uncomfortable, doesn't it?
No, I thought it was really funny, actually. I vibed with it very, very sincerely. Anyway, tell us about the new song, Carlos.
This was for her birthday celebration.
Yeah.
So this was like a fully animated the original song.
A whole multitude of PNGs.
So many PNGs. It's practically a video.
But no, this was really well done. It definitely looked far more idol-like than you usually get from Face Connect.
It's more idol-like than you get from other coffee companies. Folgers has nothing on this.
It's true. The closest Folgers got to an idol company thing is the best part of waking up. No one's covering that.
You think that.
Folgers, if you leave a comment down below.
Also, Postum, if you leave a comment down below, I will remind the world that Postum exists. Thank you.
This is your chance. So, Carlos, tell us some more about the song. Or everyone, tell me more about the song.
It's a good song.
It's very catchy. So like, it definitely reminded me something more like what Hololive would put out.
Oh, okay. So, like, we're going for it.
Yeah. But, I mean, considering...
Face Connect has been making moves this past year. I don't know if we're all aware.
Yeah.
Like,
Excuse us while we pay for everything and become Hololive.
pretty much.
Well, with this being a Face Connect JP member, it would make sense that they would go more for this style anyway.
Say so, Dace. Hi.
Oh my god.
She's innocent.
All right. I'm gonna say a number. For what kind of J music it reminds me of. 2010. Because this sounded like what I was hearing coming out back in 2010. Because I followed a couple producers back then.
Makes sense. Adds up. Okay. Any other thoughts on Kokoro Memories' new original song, Magical Memories Candy?
Oh, it was good. And also, this came out as part of a bunch of other stuff for her birthday.
Yeah,
so.
I saw you trying to hide that merch link from me. Nice try.
There's merch.
All right, ladies and gents.
Cameron, go in.
Okay, I'll go hard. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another merch birthday corner. First of all,
We got the merch.
No,
I'm the backup guy. I had shouting stuff.
I'm sorry. Kokoro Memory 2024 birthday keychain. Pre-order for 12 doll hairs. You too can have it.
12.
You can also have a Kokoromo Memory 2024 birthday bundle. This is all of it. Normally $167. For you, $150.
So cheap.
You can also get the Kokoro Memory 2024 birthday desk mat. It's the key art they've been using for things. She's eating cake and hanging out in her bed.
Cover her face with a mouse.
A prime item that those of excruciating taste are most likely looking forward to and priming their bedside for is the Kokoro Memory 2024 birthday Dakimakura.
Ooh, spicy!
For 90 doll hairs, you too can be an owner of an elongated pillowcase.
Cuddle it.
You can hide so many nuts in there. Whole ton of acorns, saved for winter, by your bedside.
Almonds too.
90 doll hairs gets you that. A side is her reaching out towards you in a sort of like undersided hug preparation.
You're welcomed here.
The other side, she appears to be in more of a fighting stance and has removed one legging.
Cook a combo.
It's like she's like messing with bandages. Like
You've taken one of her socks off. She's deeply uncomfortable.
this has initiated a brawl. And also
I don't like the weird vibes I get from B-side.
Yeah, B-side is putting me off.
It makes me feel like a bad guy. I don't like it.
It's upsetting.
Yeah.
But hey, there's also the birthday acrylic plate stand. Phew, my favorite substance.
It looks nice on a shelf.
Encase me in acrylic when I die and sell me for $25 so I too can compete with the competitive prices at FaceConnect.store.
So affordable.
This has been another birthday merch update. For some fucking reason, we get to do this bit every goddamn week.
Did I miss the keychain?
Go ahead.
Or did you?
I said the keychain.
Okay,
it was the first one.
Sorry, I was having too much fun. I don't even know what we were doing.
We were debating the bait. We were discussing how the bit's going to work.
Okay. That was good. I liked that.
That was solid. I gave you something to do.
I liked that Cameron tried so hard not to break the entire time.
I was very vulnerable.
Okay. So that's Kokoro's birthday and merch and associated music video. Any other thoughts?
Can't wait for next week's 3D Live. We don't know. Oh, fuck. Shiori. We have to cover Shiori next week.
Yeah, it'll be next week.
I'm going to be so normal about it. I'm going to be so normal.
We're all normal here.
I'm going to be so fucking normal.
Pekora, wait, hold on. Why don't we talk about what we're going to do overall first? How about we talk about our favorite stream moments of the week? Week. Or maybe we should talk about our favorite stream moments of the strong. Haha, jokes. Pekora played Dragon Ball Z Kakarot.
Well, that's not very noteworthy. I mean, it's just Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. That game's been out forever, and it's just an RPG recapping events from an anime. How many people could watch it?
167,000 at one time.
Wait, that's not how many views the VOD got?
No, that's the number of concurrent viewers that she achieved at one point during the stream.
No, the VOD's at over 1 million views now.
No.
So I guess my only question is, what the fuck?
So my understanding is the following. Number one, Dragon Ball Z is already big. Number two,
the creator recently did pass
Yes.
away, which is tragic and sad.
Number three, you're getting a lot of raw reactions because Pekora doesn't really know the plot to Dragon Ball Z.
Oh no.
So you can live vicariously through her. and she's someone's first reaction. And number 4, she's hit, if I understand correctly from what I read, she's hit Boo Saga, and Boo Saga was pretty big in Japan. So she's hitting like the big, we're almost at the finish line moments. So it's just been a gradual building. It's so random.
I think the biggest arc in the U.S. is usually considered the Cell Saga.
Cell Saga is where it peaked in the U.S. for most people's critical and broad engagement. I'm a Boo Saga defender, but it's not a hill I'll die on.
I mean, it was a fine arc. I just I enjoyed, and watching it as it came out. I'm very old. Was actually really, really cool because that was like prime DBZ for me.
Yeah.
Like when I started watching DBZ, it was Cell arc. Whenever I was like watching it actively as it was happening, it was Boo arc.
It's really weird. I caught Dragon Ball during the Let's Re-Air it era. So I saw the dub fixes and they started with Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
So I got like the ideal experience where you go in really blind and you're like, man, this little Goku kid, wonder what he's going to get up to. Oh, this Yamcha guy's dangerous.
I watched the entirety of it from start to finish as it aired, but I also... I didn't get to watch all of it as a kid. So, I mean, to this day, I haven't actually seen the whole thing from start to finish, but I've seen most of it.
Yeah.
I mean, like, that was the thing is I was watching it on Toonami, so it was like... So I lived in a small town, and we had, like, the small town cable thing in my town, and so we didn't have Cartoon Network because that was the work of the devil.
Oh, true.
Just like why we didn't have MTV for, like, ever. But eventually we did get Cartoon Network because the devil left it, I suppose. And so I had like caught a few episodes of Dragon Ball Z while visiting a friend. And like I was like, this show's great. And then we got Cartoon Network, and that was like every day after work, come home, watch Dragon Ball Z, eat dinner, then play N64. Eventually I have to go to bed. It was a good childhood. It made me the man I am today. Unfortunately. Riddled with phlebitis. So yes, Dragon Ball Z is one of the biggest franchises on the planet Earth. So I can understand why people would be tuning in to watch Pekora not understand what the fuck she's doing.
She already gets massive, huge concurrent watchers as it is, but this just brought everybody that wanted to watch her all at once.
This is very much I just can see in my mind her like selecting Yamcha and being like, is this Goku's kid? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I've never wanted to speak Japanese more because I'm pretty sure it's just like almost 1 million people reliving Dragon Ball Z through this streamer and just going like, I love this part. I love this part too, except no conversation can actually happen.
Just like, oh, Trunks just showed up. Oh, it's future Trunks. That's awesome. You know. Oh, dude, DBZ was so good. All right, any other thoughts on Pekora breaking the internet again? Third time this month.
How do you keep... she doesn't even try to, and she does.
It is amazing, frankly.
Because, like, who the fuck picks up Dragon Ball Z Kakarot and is like, this is going to do numbers?
Literally nobody, apparently. It's that or Bunny Garden right now. That's the meta.
Her Kakarot streams are getting more views than fucking Bunny Garden, so...
I have a singular friend that plays the Kakarot game, and he has to come back, like, every year when they release, like, a single new DLC for it.
Hey, it's me, Goku. Stop watching Bunny Garden. We need to defeat Majin Buu.
This is the biggest. It's the biggest bros before
the biggest
anyone else situation. I don't feel like getting yelled at by Twitter this week, so I won't say the word hose. All right. If that's all we've got to say, though, very impressive, Pekora. Thanks for watching.
Appreciate you.
There was an episode of something that hasn't happened in quite a while this week, and that is a new episode of GIRLSTALK.
Yeah. I saw it, and I was busy at the fucking time. I was, like, fucking seething.
So this was a good episode of GIRLSTALK. GIRLSTALK? I really enjoyed it. It was Kiara, notorious girly girl.
Very.
Mume, surprising girly girl. And Crony, a girl?
Crony's Crony.
I know, but Crony's also a girl, as it turns out, much to the chagrin of everyone involved.
Crony has such huge hints, and yet I was still left wondering.
I know, right?
Lol Lamau.
She's wearing her mom jeans, which look fantastic as always. In this episode. It was funny because Kiara's like, Mume, you're basically a host of this show now because you're here every episode. And Mume's like, yeah, I guess I am. So Mume is now one of the hosts of Girl Talk. we got to the point where we started actually finding out that Crony is in fact a girl. Oh my god. And she even is more girly than most people expect. Apparently, if you see her makeup is really well done. And we then proceeded to go through and find out about what products she uses, what to make up her face, and how she applies them and which order and everything. And
I think this is the same thing that Gura got brought on once, wasn't
yes,
it?
it was.
And then it was the same thing. Everyone was genuinely surprised at how Gura was in real life too.
Yeah.
About this stuff.
It's very much one of those things where it's just like, yeah, they're all just girls in the real life too.
Imagine they're real people.
Oh my god, crazy.
Insane.
So yeah, it was a really fun episode. I'll be honest, I only got halfway through it because that is when I decided that my back hurt. Because I was using this as background noise while performing labor. Not, I wasn't having a child.
You can come on the Girls Talk.
Nerissa, why did you do this to me? I was working and I had a Girls Talk on in the background, and then my back hurt, so I quit working. And then I was like, I'll get back to this, and then I didn't.
Rip.
So maybe I'll get to finish it whenever I do get back to work someday. But it's a very fun episode. It's really interesting. You get to hear obviously a lot of really neat stuff from Crony that you might not have heard before. So. Not to be confused with Fauna, the herbivore. She's a vegan. You get the joke?
I do.
It's funny.
Thank you.
God, I'm so fucking hilarious.
Oh, yes.
Thank you. I feel better about myself. Aura of GX Aura fame has played Shotgun Roulette. And by that, I mean Buckshot Roulette.
Oh. The first one wasn't the name.
Yes.
Interesting.
This was a fun stream. It went as well as you would expect. She was taking names from the audience for the name of the person. She also used her manager and purposely tried to get him killed immediately. Moderately successful. It was a really fun stream also because she was doing polls with the audience. And so like you could bet your channel points on whether she would succeed in a double or nothing or fail.
This is the kind of game that brings out exactly the kind of person it is that's playing it. Like when Tenma played it, drinking all of the beers, just going all in on everything. When Connie played it, just giggled at everything. Did not take anything remotely seriously.
Aura got mad and called the guy that I don't know what the guy's name is that you're
The dealer.
the dealer. She called him a horse's ass. And I about busted a gut.
I would
was like,
never recover.
amazing. Absolutely good call out. She also called him numerous other things. She was having a lot of fun with this. It was like I said, good stream, really fun. We didn't make a lot of double or nothing. So honestly, guys, I tried to bet for her, but I was always against the odds on that one. So, but it was a fun time. Good stream. All right, Alicia De Lantano of Globie fame that we talked about last week, who is the cowgirl herself, did a cursed rigging stream. Carlos, fill us in.
So she said she was going to do some rigging streams to show off how to do it. And in this particular one, she decided to do a cursed one. So, of course, I had to click on that. So she took this disgusting horror show of a picture from one of Dr. Nova streams.
Oh, no. That's where the horrors come from.
Yeah, from the V4 Mirai. This was a disgusting, like, green cake-looking thing with eyeballs. And there was a hammer covered in foil on the table for some reason. Well, she cropped out this little disgusting cake thing and the hammer and rigged up a mouth and eye movements for it. That was the stream.
Amazing. Very sane. Very normal. Perfectly fine, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Why is the doctor like this?
She made the hammer jiggle around, too, for some reason.
What a masterpiece of creation that is.
But she showed up a bunch of other things that she had rigged in the past, too. So it was neat seeing what she's done.
This is one of those things where Bree at Cookie Box, whose name I didn't fuck up, has been interacting with her a lot on Twitter. It's been fun to see. They've been chitting and chatting back towards each other and against each other and with each other. And then also, I've seen so much spicy fan art of Elisa, whatever her name is, with Alias Anono. So much fucking spicy fan art. Jesus. Like, I open Twitter and I'm just assaulted with it. And I'm like, you know, like, so there you go. That's been my exposure to her. But cursed rigging stream, huh?
Yep.
That's cool. Very cool.
I highly recommend it.
Denied. Anyway, I do like her a lot. I think she's really cool. And doing something like this is just nutty enough that it's like really interesting.
Worth mentioning that the scientist lady has announced her schedule.
Dr. Nova.
Of note, on Saturday, it just says burning my teddy or something like that. So I guess she's burning shit.
Not shocking.
Don't trust her with fire. I think most nations don't.
Looking forward to Uo's Lab collaboration someday in the future.
Man, he did something here just in this past week or so. I didn't get the chance to watch it, but everyone in the chat's like, man, I think you might have gone a little too far this time. You might like actually blow yourself up this time.
Was it the thing where he did a crawfish boil in his bathtub? Because I watched that.
I hate that. Stop making crawfish in your fucking bathtub.
I didn't watch the entire thing. I watched his little clip where he like compiled everything he did. Just him hucking cobs of corn into a tub of boiling water. A bathtub of boiling water, mind you. That he's covered with plastic wrap to keep the heat in.
No, that was not what I watched, but I do know, I did see the aftermath of that where he's like, man, guys, I've been spending all day trying to scrub this off of my bathtub.
Fucking idiot.
If you guys think I should, I will try to encounter Uo's Lab at Offkai, and I will simply ask, hey, what the fuck's wrong with you?
Would you like to come on the show?
Also that. You want to come on the podcast? It's a podcast.
Yeah.
No, the stream in question was, I'm going to wire hundreds of surplus capacitors together and blast them full charge through an electromagnet. It will either launch a copper ring to the moon or EMP my entire lab.
Fucking smart. Well, I'm sure that went well for him. Ay. All right. Anything else about Uo's Lab, I guess? Or Alicia and her spicy fan art? I'm sorry, rigging stream. You know where my mind lies. In the gutter. FaZe Connect has done Phase Wars 2. It has happened. It is over. It is done. There was 12 hours of official coverage on the FaZe Connect main channel. I saw some of this hosted by Ember and Dizzy.
They hosted all of the main channel stuff.
Very cool. I like both of them. I think they're really cool talents. So, like I said, I've seen clips. It was pretty funny. They had some good moments.
I watched most of the final day with the Minecraft stream.
How did that go?
As you'd expect from a FaZe Connect event.
Oh, I'm sure that they were very PC about everything. That's what FaZe
yeah.
Connect is, you know, PC, FaZe Connect.
Yeah.
They're a very PC company.
Very known for it.
Yeah. So tell us more, Carlos.
Well, for the official teams that we didn't actually mention before because they weren't actually announced yet at the time.
We're really good at this.
So Team Spiral was Jelly, Michiru, Ponko, Pippa, and Remilia. So Team Joker was Erina, Iori, Ria, Nasa, and Tenma. And Team Blaze was Irie, Leah, Sheena, Lumi, and Uruka.
I see. And which team were you supporting?
It's a tough choice.
I was going to go with Team Joker. Personally, that was the one I was supporting. But that's just because I like Nasa a lot. My backup was going to be Spiral because Panko. Panko and Pippa.
I was gonna say Joker, but I think I would have, if I had watched this live, I would have rooted for Team Blaze.
Oh, man. I mean, Sheena and Lumi and Uruka all on one team. And Leah. And Irie. Yeah, that is a team full of fucking bangers, I guess. All of them are great talents that I've watched before. So it's really hard to pick. It's like, how do I choose which monster from the closet will rip off my arms tonight? You know? Anyway, what happened to Minecraft?
All right, so there was multiple rounds to this. It was 15 talents and 90 just players from the community in total. They split off into 3 teams. Well, they're 3 teams that they had. Started off on a boat, and it was a battle royale type thing. So they had to rush to the center of the map, grab the crown, survive the 30-minute timer with the crown. Fun part was, if you entered the crown room at 15 minutes, you could not leave.
Ooh.
So
Thus, the fight begins.
it was a one-way elevator to the crown for those team members that could figure out how to use the elevator, because some of them couldn't figure that out.
Amazing. That's what you want to see, you know? I like these other rules, like if you die or disconnect, you're out. No crafting or destroying the map.
They had to add several of these rules on the spot last minute.
But Jelly was not allowed to participate because she nuked the official Phase Connect Minecraft world.
Well, I think she just wasn't, she couldn't be there. But she has been known for nuking their official server before. So.
Amazing. So how did the overall points work out at the end of the day?
So the overall results for the entire event was 3rd place, Team Spiral with 480. 2nd place was Team Blaze with 560. And 1st place was Team Joker with 701.
Yeah, look at that competency. So good.
Yeah.
And of course, there's merch.
Thank God.
Cameron, would you like to merch?
Ladies and gentlemen, 1 second. The wife left me. For Phase Wars merchandise. You too can get a Phase Wars.
You want to talk about it, or
No, 2 Team Lanyard pre-order for $10. And she might not be here anymore, but Team Spiral Phase Wars 2 standees preset is here. You can pre-order for $15. There's art for every team.
You think she's coming back?
So is Team Joker, Team Blaze, and the announcer standees that has Dizzy, I think. I think that one's Dizzy.
Dizzy, yeah, Dizzy number.
I did it.
You did it. She's coming back.
I might have failed my wife, but I didn't fail Dizzy.
She'll come back. She'll come back.
Okay.
She only went across the street to get milk. Oh no. Just like my dad. All right.
I hope they're happy together.
That's Phase Wars 2. Any other thoughts?
I can't wait for Phase Peace.
They had really cool artwork for the whole thing, like all the promo art. So that's what you get on the merch, was the cool promo art. I unfortunately could not watch several hours worth of content for this, but I highly recommend the stuff I did watch.
Fake fan.
Fake.
That's fair enough, honestly. I didn't catch any of it, basically. So
I love hours upon hours of Minecraft.
Can't wait to try the coffee. All right.
Minecraft coffee.
Bree of Briat Cookie Box fame has decided it is now beach time.
Beach time?
Sun's out, buns out.
Oh.
Yeah, she found some new assets that she wanted to try for her model. Just happened to be a bunch of beach themed stuff. So she decided, you know what, she's gonna try them. And she said it felt immensely weird because she was not used to having her model shown like that.
Yeah, that's one of those things that I believe a lot of people experience in real life too, believe it or not. Where they put on revealing clothes and they're like, wait a minute, this is weird.
And then she's like, by the way, guys, I would never do this. I hate going to the beach. I'm afraid of wildlife.
Unfortunate that.
But no, it was just a chatting stream.
Well, that's cool then.
So you got to learn a lot of cool things about her if you didn't know them already.
Like that she lived in the Netherlands for a while early in her life.
Yeah.
That she likes a lot of different kinds of food.
Yeah.
That she's a British American dual citizen.
Yes.
And that she's moved 23 times in her life. I read the notes.
Oh my God.
So yeah. I mean, honestly, Bree's one of those talents I think is really cool. So
yeah.
This must have been a really good stream. I'm kind of, maybe I'll have to look it up and check it out. She's a good chatter. I believe that. All right. Any other thoughts on her? Or I guess this stream in particular?
It's a couple hours, so if you feel like listening to something outside of this podcast,
don't do it.
Ooh.
We're getting possessive. This is our possessive arc.
Yeah, that's it. Rocka Roran from Idle Corp did an unarchived karaoke of Dutch songs for King's Day. What the hell's King's Day? Some freaky deaky Dutch holiday?
This troglodyte doesn't know about King's Day.
I'm sorry.
Google's King's Day.
Also, did I just catch you ego surfing us a second ago?
No, I was about to reread our comments.
Oh, okay.
Because we're nearing that segment.
Wow. I thought you were just ego surfing.
King's Day is a national holiday in the Kingdom of the Netherlands, celebrated on the 27th of April. The date marks the birth of King Willem-Alexander. When the Dutch monarch is female, the holiday is known as Queen's Day, under Queen Beatrix. Until 2013, it was celebrated on 30th of April. What do we do? What do we do for this? Changing of the date, controversy. Kings, queens.
Dutch.
Large-scale celebrations with concerts, special events, and public spaces, particularly in Amsterdam. I can see a party happening there. An outdoor concert, 800,000 people. People are urged to avoid the Amsterdam Central Railway station.
All right. Anything else about Rocka's karaoke? How did this go? What was this comprised of?
Well, for you don't know, might not know,
Dye your hair orange.
Roka is from the Netherlands. So,
Fuck!
I thought the British were bad.
but her exact wording for this was, you have lots of garage sales.
Cool. I like garage sales. You can find gems in the rough.
Yeah, and she's like, oh, I went around, I found a stand selling Pokemon cards, and then I was sad because it was an actual trader that was selling them at value, and that's no
People
fun.
who know what they have.
And she's like, and then I found some people selling video games, and then I got sad there too because it's the same thing.
No low balls. I know what I got.
Yep.
Ruins all the fun for us.
List Sega Genesis for $400. Untested. Don't know if it works, but I know what I got.
I know what I have.
But yeah, anyway, the karaoke for this, it was all Dutch music, and she sung like a lot of like silly party songs.
Cool. Sounds like a good time, frankly. And I mean, Rock is an amazing singer. So
Yeah, I recognized absolutely none of the music at all.
hell yeah.
So it was genuinely
Carlos got
good.
exposed to culture.
Carlos needs to brush up on his Dutch classics. Come on. We're in a... I can make a Dutch joke, but I won't. It's not even a good one.
Do it, you coward.
Come on. The Pennsylvanian Dutch are right there, dumbass.
There we go. We did it.
They're the same thing. And they have a smorgasbord. Grow up.
Got borked on the smorgas.
I'm smorging out.
Nene Amano of Production Kawaii had a three-year anniversary uncapped subathon.
That's going on right now.
So check it out. I doubt that it's happening. It might still be happening, I guess, by the time this video goes out. So we'll find out. Let us know in the comments below.
Yeah, she's not doing it 24/7, so it might be.
Ah, cool. That makes sense. But yeah, she's a friendly streamer and she sings good. So there you go.
She's the only one from Production Kawaii that I actually watch or know about. So,
All right. And with that, we'd like to take a moment to thank you for watching and for hanging out with us and giving us some of your time this week. We've got some comments that we'd like to point out and thank people for. NAF78 said, I've never seen a VTuber-centric podcast. Subscribed. We appreciate that very much. And also said, also loving Bonnie Barkwell, Haglove. And I replied, thank you so much, Haglove.
We can revive that dying star.
Yes, we can.
Bonnie.
We're engineers.
Bonnie hates being called that so much.
Bonnie has not given herself enough. She accepted it on Twitter. She was like, God, all right. But yeah, I like Bonnie. She's got such a good personality. Very funny and entertaining. What else did we get? Oh, yes. Somebody replied to Cameron's noise that he made at the site of the Guffler.
So listen, you weren't where I was.
Darth DBzilla.
If you were in that position, you'd make that sound too. There's more where that came from.
All right. And Ranson said the giant nail gag was so good. And I was like, yes, of course it was so good. I loved that. That was for Michi Mochivi's debut.
I was drunk on Saturday. I messaged Nick, what does he mean by the giant nail gag? I forget. Ha ha ha. And then Nick reminded me of the fucking like main event we covered. I went, oh yeah, ha ha ha. It was good. I then returned to all the Mike's Hards I was drinking. I'm so cool. Aren't you glad you watched me?
Also, we got a comment on our podcast from the week before. That was literally it was Ambrose. It was Kamiyama Ambrose who just said boys kissing.
Well, Ambrose, thank you. I'm glad they're still up to that. You sure have a brain. You tweet very often, my man, and you need to be more careful.
I disagree. I think you should be exactly as careful as you already are. I think it's great. A lot of good tweets. All right. Any other thoughts or thank yous from you guys before we hop into the shilling?
No.
Okay.
Appreciate the comments.
Always. It's very fun. It's one of the most fun things we get to do is reply to people.
I'll thank you guys next week.
Yeah. But if you have comments you'd like to throw at our faces, then you can do it on the YouTube channel down below. If you would like updates on what we're doing outside of the podcast sometimes, or just like, whatever else is going on, like that time I announced that I'm also going to Offkai, even though I'm not a special guest, and I should be because I'm very special.
Yeah, he's very special.
Mom said I'm a special boy.
A whole year of podcasts.
And I try real hard.
Has a lot of subs.
Anyways, I'll be at Offkai, so if you see me there, give me a friendly wave and say hi, Nick from Super Chats.
So back in 2006, there was something called glomping.
No. Moving on. Don't do the glomps to me.
Rar.
XD nuzzles.
You might actually get thrown out of the convention if you do that.
You are not allowed to glomp, and if you have a yaoi pedal, oh my god, you're marked for death.
Yaoi. If you want to chat with us, there's a Discord link down below, of course. That should be available on all of our podcast areas. There's an audio version if you want to watch or listen to us on the go. That is on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. We really love 5-star reviews because they help us get our name out there via the algorithm, the almighty algorithm. So all that aside, if you don't even want to interact with us at all, then you can always share us around to your friends, family, loved ones, or people that you want to make cringe really hard. And we can entertain them as well. And they can join our podcast familia.
Indeed. Familia. Good wrap around there.
Yeah, I brought it back to the Español.
You brought it back.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to learn how to say good podcast in Spanish.
Bueno podcast.
I didn't look at it yet.
All right. Well, while he does that, we're going to hop into the birthdays for the week.
Buen podcast.
Buen podcast. Tienes un buen día. May 5th, Machina Arena from Phase Connect English. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
May 7th, Harusaki Nautica, a Hololive JP staff member, Nautica-chan. Happy birthday. And May 10th, Utsui Uyu from Holostars JP. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
And that's all the birthdays we got.
Yeah.
Any other closing thoughts from you guys? Anything else you want to bring up, talk about? Maybe your wife leaving or...
Carol, if you're there, listen. The reason we had to separate was very complicated. So you might remember our son. Well, there's this guy called the Origami Killer. Got our son. I've been doing some shit. You thought I was being distant, but no, I was crawling on glass. The Origami Killer has our son, Carol. So just come back. We can talk this through. And for the record, I am not the Origami Killer. It's someone else. I can prove it.
You're gonna want to tune in next week. We're probably gonna have some big changes. I think they're gonna be really cool.
Yeah, once we find the Origami Killer.
Bye.
Bye.
We'll see you then.
See ya.
Thank you for tuning in. I love you.
Oh.